It's that pretty boy on your screen right now, Sandile GQ njengela. Uba anokubhekele ngoba thina sizibhekele. It's hashtag zibhekele the plug with Sandile GQ njengela. Let's go. Who am I and what do I do? Professionally, I am Sandile GQ njengela, TV presenter, entrepreneur, and a spiritual guru, or you could say inyanga or isangoma. One thing you must know about me is that from when I was a kid, I was always the center of attention, but I did not know how I became the center of attention. Maybe being Kala the loudest, or maybe I was just a chubby little boy. But the moment I heard music, I was able to speak. I was talking so much that my mom said to me when I was a kid, she told me this recently, you know what, she believed I was supposed to be on radio, but it hit me like back in the days when I was able to understand what I'm watching on TV, like the YoTV days, seeing all those presenters and just loving music. That's when that bug hit me. And my first love for basketball created that vibe. Shout out to MJ, still love you, bro. Properly. I come from Robertson Primary School, and then I went to high school at Sir John Adamson High. The rest I'm Safun because those are my age. One, I'm a very driven person. I feel that I'm destined for something. And whenever I've set my mind to something, I would really want to achieve it so I can leave a legacy, like for myself, for my family, and also just to break those grounds that people say that they can't be broken. So for every win and loss, for me, it drives me to just be the best and the best I could be. And also, look, drive a yacht, a farm with some acres or two, cribble in a place that you can only get in Mount ID at the gate, and I don't know if boy, come on. What I love about what I do is the fact that, one, I get challenged to speak to people and entertain people. Sometimes I may be in a good mood or a bad mood, but when I'm on work, I just need to definitely just make sure that I put my energy aside, bring out the good, and present. And also in business, I just love creating, like something out of nothing. What are the downsides about the entertainment industry or the industries that I am in? I won't speak much about being a traditional healer because I just started that, understanding healing. I was healing before. I guess the downside is the weird dreams, bro. But in business and being an entrepreneur, the downside is being a young entrepreneur, people in the space that I operate in, they sometimes think that I cannot deliver. But when you prove them wrong, that's the fun part, because you are actually breaking barriers for the next young dude or dudette to come and run the space that I'm in. In the entertainment space, look, it's that spirit of competition, right? And spirit of people lacking to be creative. So everybody, when they see me, they're like, yeah, I want your job, I'm the next you. Like, bro, for you to even say that, we are Zizuptini. So you're basically saying you want to mimic me. That's the one thing I don't like. And then the spirit of competition, where we cannot collaborate much as entertainers because the gatekeepers are not making sure that the bigger slice of the pie comes through. So everyone feels like we have to scrape and we are not creating, where there is so much to do if we can just learn to collaborate and not compete. Competition is fine if you are competing with the person on the mirror, because Mina, that's the person I'm aiming to beat. If we're not honestly, because what if Mina, for me, where I'm at is like my end all, and when you are creating for bigger things, but you are now putting yourself in my same horizons, just get your own things, B. My man, it's important for every human being ukuthi azibhekele. If wena awuzibhekeli kuqala. You know, who's going to look after you? Who's going to take care of you? Because as they say, if you're not okay, it means that one, your family member and the people either in front of you or behind you, they're not okay. And also, the more when you look after your body, you will look after your mind, you will look after the type of friends you have, you will look after the environment that you surround yourself in. Yes, asqali sonke in places that are the north or the great, wherever. Sicala sometimes in positions where sisemkukwini, sicala sometimes where siselokshini, sicala sometimes where we are in abusive families, sicala sometimes where we are in spaces where financially we cannot provide or be provided for. But if you take care of yourself and you start by your thinking and you start by taking care of your body, you won't fall into someone saying, let's take drugs or let's go drink so much when aksasa you've got deadlines. So if you take care of yourself holistically, then you'll start appreciating the type of people around you, which means umphakathi uzonakekela or uzobhekela, and also your hustle uzoyibhekela and uzoyinakekela. What does Workers' Month mean to me? Look, man, I'm always on the grind, even on my rest day. So Workers' Month is every day. But what I appreciate about this month is within the same month you find Workers' Day, and where a lot of workers' rights are being considered, from an environment space to also the hours of working and also the nature of where you're working. And I appreciate the fact that such months, you know, when people can come out in the places where they work to say, look, I am not okay mentally, you know, I am not okay emotionally. You know, your work environment can take you into consideration because it's part of your rights to work at a place where it supports your entire well-being. But to everybody ospanayo within this times, just make sure you're aware. And no sama public holiday doesn't mean mabati restani nina. Yabshaya. Spegele boy. Now again.